Okay, we're live on there. Okay, and so, all right, ready? Oh, hey, Matt.
Oh, hey, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Hey, so we are on the camera already.
We're on the camera. Hi,
yeah.
camera.
So, how's everyone doing?
It's great. You know, it's a Thursday.
I do.
It's almost summer.
It is.
And it's a perfect weather day here in New England.
Why is that doing that? Okay.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, we're a few minutes late getting going. Mike and I needed to top off our beers.
Yes.
That's really the reason we're late.
Yes.
Just getting going.
And and so if you ever want to go from a key lime goza to a West Coast IPA, do not.
You should have seen it. It was like Mike drank like orange juice to milk or something. Like he had that like shiver. It was fun to watch.
It was an unexpected delight, I guess would be the way of putting it. But anyways, hey, how's everyone doing?
Hey, welcome to June's Battle of the Breweries.
Yep,
we're back. We're back.
Crazy.
We're pumped to have. We're back to all 6 breweries that we've had before. So Litherman's has rejoined us this month, and we're pumped for that. So we've got people playing at certain breweries. We've got people playing at home. We've got people playing all over. I think my daughter's boyfriend might be playing from North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's exciting.
Yep.
Well, can we see who's playing tonight? Well, there's Go North to Go Home. They're here. Grandma Jackie's playing. That's always good. Skip is in. I'm just naming off names now.
Well,
so.
Sean and Anya are here.
Yeah, Sean and Anya are both here. Yeah. And
I get right. No, so I can say it wrong later. I got one good one, and then I'll get one bad one later.
Yeah. So now from here on out, it's on purpose, and I expect blood. So.
Chris is not here. So Mike and I are here. Hi, I'm Matt. This is Mike. Together we're Dolph Hoyt Presents, and we are live here at the Dolph Hoyt Corner.
Yes,
inside the Great North Tap Room.
The prestigious Dolph Hoyt Corner.
Correct. Correct.
Yep.
So we're pumped to have everybody join us again. We've got 6 breweries competing tonight for a trophy. We've got From the Barrel are our current defending champions.
Yep, they're here. Oh.
And they are not afraid to talk some smack, which has been great.
Let me go ahead and switch this over here so we can start showing some labels here.
Yeah, they don't need to see us anymore.
Yeah, they don't need us.
Right.
Yeah, see you guys.
Yeah, so we've got, again, our defending champs are From the Barrel. They wrestled the trophy away from Great North last month, and they have every expectation of keeping the trophy from what I could tell from the smack talk today.
Yeah, that's pretty much how they roll over there.
Okay.
They're just like even if they're not going to win, they're still gonna go ahead. And
hey, you got to talk
the
talk in order to walk the walk.
Yep.
We've got 2 share with us as well. Great North, obviously Mike and I are here. Great North. We've got Long Blue Cat, Rockingham, and Litherman. So it's a 6 brewery race.
Yep, it's
for the trophy.
Quite the showdown.
It's quite the showdown.
Quite the showdown. Yep.
And I will say there's a sadness here inside the Great North Tap Room that the trophy has been missing.
Yes, there's an unfillable heart here that is missing.
Correct.
That has been ripped from them and is now living over at one Corporate Ave or whatever the street is.
Down in Londonderry.
Yeah, down in Londonderry town, and I'm pretty sure it's filled with blood and beer, and they're having a good time with it.
I would certainly hope so.
Yes.
I hope they've modified the trophy in some way too, because that's part of the fun.
One of the funs. Yeah. Well, that might be the blood.
It could be.
Yeah. So.
All right, so let's quickly go through who we've got here with us tonight. Again, Litherman's, our friends up in Concord. So their tap rooms are Wednesday and Friday from 4 to 8 p.m., Saturday from 12 to 8, and Sunday from 12 to 6. They're located at 126 Hall Street. They're in Unit B in our capital city of Concord. Pumped to have them back playing with us this month. We also have Long Blue Cat. Their tap room hours are Wednesday and Thursday from 4 to 8, Friday from 4 to 9, Saturday 12 to 9. Thanks for that, Mike.
Yeah,
and Sunday 12 to 5. They are in Londonderry. They're at 298 Rockingham Road. Next up, our friends here at Great North. Thank you again for hosting Mike and I. Thursday and Friday, 3 to 7, tap room. Saturday, 1 to 7, and Sunday, 1 to 5.
Yep.
Wonderful outdoor area.
Yeah, delightful.
We probably should have been broadcasting from there tonight.
They can hear you.
Oh, good. Well,
They can hear us.
Well, hey, you guys outside, log in and play.
Hey, lady walking in the building, wave.
Hey, there you are. Oh, she's
There she
waving.
waved.
Hey,
All right.
it's interactive, folks.
They can't hear us. Lisa was not lying to us. All right. Next up is Rockingham. So tap room hours there at Rockingham Wednesday through Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 2 to 8, Sunday 2 to 6. Mike already referenced this, but 1 Corporate Park Drive.
Oh, that's the address.
Unit number 1 in Derry, New Hampshire. You may hear that address again here shortly. Thank you for waving, by the way. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we don't have a camera there, but Mark, go ahead and wave to us over there at Rockingham.
Wow.
Hope there's a Mark.
I can't believe Mark waved. That was great.
Oh man, Mark, you're the best.
All right, so next up is we've got 2 share taproom hours Thursday and Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 1 to 8, and Sunday 1 to 6. They are just down the road from Mike Taylor's house.
Yep, just down the road.
Yep, at 720 Union Street. They're in Manchester, New Hampshire.
They're an uphill stumble. So
that means it's a downhill stumble home, though, right?
No, that's not how that works. Yeah.
So they are not an uphill stumble.
No, I am an uphill
Correct.
stumble. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And last but not least, our defending champs from the barrel, located at 1 Corporate Park Drive, Unit 16. So 16. The opposite end from Rockingham. They're in Derry, New Hampshire.
Down the mean streets of Corporate Park. So.
Thursday and Friday, tap room is Thursday and Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 2 to 8, and Sunday 1 to 6. Mm-hmm. This next picture says it all. Yeah, really says it all. So this was the beginning of the smack talk today in the channel that all the breweries are in. Yeah. Mike, go ahead and talk about what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so we have 2 trophies here. We have on the left, we have the Brewers Cup, which is the trophy that when we have the battle, when we have it's been so long I forgot what it's called. The Brew Down.
The Brew Down,
which is between breweries and the brewery staff. That they go head to head against each other to go ahead and see how each other do. Well, as you can see on here, there's 2 for From the Barrel, 1 from 603, and 1 that's missing that's also for From the Barrel.
Yep.
That they should have gotten back in like March of like 2020.
Yeah, like over a year ago.
But it
was like one of the last things we did before the world shut down.
It was pretty much and then since then Jay's just been like,
I'm going to keep the trophy.
Yeah, we have this trophy, and so in more recent times we have this other one, which name I forgot, but it's essentially a 1992 Junior Soccer Championship trophy that my wife has graciously given away.
Yeah. And of course, it has been modified by the good folks here at Great North. And we're hoping that by the time it goes wherever it's going next, that the folks at Rockingham will have modified it as well.
Yeah, pretty much. So
sorry, From the Barrel. I can't believe I just. Well, maybe I just.
No, I mean, like
I just made it.
I mean, if Rob and Allie want to wander down there and
they can steal it.
Go ahead and modify it. That's cool too.
Jason may have shown where it's at, and it's stealable. So, they can just reach in the window.
So but everyone who's listening to us ramble here, you have about an hour or so to see it down at From the Barrel, down in the mean streets of Corporate Park Drive. And we'll see how it goes.
Right.
So, but let's
kick into the game here.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, for those of you who have not played with us before, we use a platform called Crowd.live. So, what you want to do, if you want to watch the stream here on YouTube Live, that's great. But either open up another tab or bring out another device, like a tablet or a phone, and you're going to want to bring up a browser. And on the browser, you want to go to Crowd.live, and you're going to enter the code TOMSNOW.
Oh, good old Tom Snow.
Tom Snow. For those of you who don't know, Tom Snow is a longtime trivia player with us here at Dolph Hoyt Presents. And he and his new wife got married last weekend. So we thought all the more reason to use his name as the code for tonight.
Yes. So again, if you are playing, go ahead and go to crowd.live and enter the code Tom Snow, all one word.
All one word.
And don't worry, Tom is awful at trivia, despite playing with us all the time. Yep. So you have no worries about him doing anything to defeat you whatsoever.
Yeah, there's no inside anything on that one.
No.
Even though he's on his honeymoon, we still won't give him any extra help.
None. No. If anything, he'll actually do worse. With if he were playing. So.
All right. So the rules for tonight, they're pretty simple. There are going to be 20 questions. Some are going to be multiple choice, aka most will be multiple choice, and some will be short answer. So you will have 30 seconds to answer the questions. And the way it works is at the time, once I ask the question, the timer will start. The quicker you answer the question correctly, the more points you get. The longer it takes you, the lesser points you get. And if you get it wrong, you don't get any points.
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. So. Now, and there are no penalties for incorrect answers.
No penalties whatsoever.
You just don't get points.
If you don't know the answer, just wing it.
Just wing it.
Just do
Especially those short answer ones. Like Mike and I are not afraid to call out creative wrong answers.
Yeah. You'll get no points, but we will laugh with you and or at you.
Correct. So 20 questions, most multiple choice, some short answer, 30 seconds to answer. The timer counts down, the points count down. no penalty for wrong answers.
Yep. And so
those are the rules.
Those are the rules. And then just as a caveat to go ahead and warn you now, so you can't hold it against us later. With the multiple choice questions, once we start the timer, the questions may shift.
Yes.
And by may, I mean they will.
Like move on your screen.
Yes.
That's what Mike means by shift.
Yes. And so you may be ready to go ahead and answer. You may be going ahead and starting to tap on the answer for A, and the screen will shift and it'll change to B, and you'll be like, no, I'm so very upset with this answer now. Yep. And you'll be mad at us, but you can't hold us accountable because we just told you.
Yep,
so
you can't, not anymore.
If you have any questions about this, go ahead and shoot us an email. Heather at Great North Ale Works. She'll go ahead and answer all of our questions. You may not get the right answer, but that's what we got.
All right. So what we'd really like to do, again, because we've got folks dispersed across 6 different breweries. We've got folks dispersed all over the place. We'd love if either on Facebook or Instagram, you would go ahead and post some photos and tag the brewery that you're playing with or playing for. On Facebook, we've got at Dolph Hoyt Presents, which are Mike and I, at Great North Ale, at Rockingham Brewing, at Two Share Brewing, at Litherman's, at From the Barrel, or at Long Blue Cat Brewing. And on Instagram, at Great North Ale, at Two Share Brewing, at Rockingham Brewing, at Long_Blue_Cat_ Brewing, at Drink FTB, and at Litherman's _LTD.
Yes, and just to clarify, because I think you said it wrong, for From the Barrel on Facebook, it's at From the Barrel Brewery.
Oh, brewery.
If you tag at From the Barrel, you'll get a guy named Jerry, and he is not happy.
Really?
Do not do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is not happy.
Well, F Jerry then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And always, you can reach out to the most secret of networks. You can find Matt and I on good old LinkedIn. With our 7s of followers, where we share once every 6 months or so an update.
We're kind of in the blue moon rate pace at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't want to overextend ourselves in that space. But
I mean, Mike may or may not create content for a living, but none of it goes on the Dolph
Zero
Hoyt
that goes
LinkedIn
there.
page.
No. Unfortunately, it's also for Dolph Hoyt. It goes somewhere else. But yeah. So anyways, find us there if you like. You'll be one of 12, and it'll be a good time.
Awesome. So again, before we get started here, if you want to jump in, you want to go to crowd.live. You're going to want to enter the code TOM SNOW, TOMSNOW. When you join, you're going to be asked to put in a team name, and you're going to be asked to pick the team name and email and pick a brewery to play for.
Yes.
So again, we've got From the Barrel, Rockingham, Two Share, Long Blue Cat, Litherman's, and Great North are the 6 teams that you can play for tonight. And there is, in fact, a trophy up for grabs for the breweries.
Yes, and for those who are playing, the top three-ish players will also receive prizes of sorts from people.
Some sort of prize from some sort of place.
And as I realize that's super vague, those people are the breweries. So
yes, the breweries are going to get a prize.
Yeah.
Mike was looking at Lisa and hoping she was going to shake her head yes.
She did not. She just kind of looked at us confused, as if this is the first she's heard of it. So.
All right.
All right,
so let's kick it over to click it over to the game here, Mike. Sorry, I stuttered there.
All right, so that one's live. Let's go ahead and switch it over here.
All right, you good?
Yes.
Yeah, you say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So if you are seeing this wherever you're at, there should be pancakes on your screen.
Yeah. Apparently, Mike and I have finally figured out where the pancakes came from, and it's very strange. I can't say anything until the first question gets asked, and then I'll give it away.
Yep.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. All right. Question 1. In John Hughes' 1985 film *The Breakfast Club*, what does Allison, aka the basket case, admit is the reason she's in detention? Our options are A, she stole another student's purse, B, she skipped class to get high, C, she got caught smoking, or D, she had nothing better to do.
Well, immediately, Matt, we have some John Hughes fans in the house.
Oh, people jumping right in?
People are jumping right in,
Okay.
answering up a storm here. We got answers across the board here.
So I for the first time saw Pitch Perfect.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Yeah.
I hadn't seen it.
Yeah. Good.
And there is a Breakfast Club, like a very significant Breakfast Club reference in Pitch
interesting.
Perfect, which
Okay.
but also this came from the category inside of Crowd Live of breakfast foods or something, which is why the pancakes were on display earlier.
Yeah. It's not just because you love pancakes.
I do love pancakes.
Oh, well then.
I do love pancakes. All right, so in John Hughes' 1985 film, The Breakfast Club, what does Allison, aka the basket case, admit is the reason she's in detention? We do have answers for all four, so we not everybody is a massive John Hughes fan.
Not everyone.
But
I mean, it looks like we might have some Jane's Addiction fans in here too, though.
But we have 66% of the people playing today think it is because she had nothing better to do, and they are in fact correct. She was in detention because she had nothing better to do.
Yes.
That never pulled that one off, Mike. I could see you doing that.
No.
You always had something better to do.
Well, our detention was a lot more involved in cleaning up the sports fields. So.
Let's not do that. All right, moving on to question 2. In 2019, New York State hosted the largest international LGBT pride celebration in history. It commemorated the 50th anniversary of which event? Our options are Harvey Milk's assassination, the Stonewall riots, the first gay pride march in New York City, or the creation of the pride flag. So we have lots of different options there. Harvey Milk's assassination, the Stonewall riots, the first gay pride march in New York City, or the creation of the pride flag. Which, if you see the picture, the pride flag has been modified here in the last couple of years to include more, to be more inclusive.
Yes, yep. and I believe it does have a name, but I can't think of what the new name is for this particular flag.
Wow, I didn't know it. I didn't know it had a name.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is one people were a little slower to answer on this one.
Yeah, but people are still pretty well informed.
Pretty well informed, all right.
So yeah.
Are we? Is our time counted down here?
Yeah.
I can't see that. Okay, good. So in 2019, New York State hosted the largest international LGBT pride celebration in history. It commemorated the 50th anniversary of which event? The correct answer is B, the Stonewall riots, which again, over 60% of the people playing knew.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yep.
It's also Pride Month.
It is.
For those who don't know.
Yeah.
Queen City Pride's on Saturday.
It is.
Queen City Pride. Oh yeah, Queen City Pride on Saturday.
Yep. That's right.
Great call out.
So definitely come out for that, and it's a good time and great way to support. So
check them out on Queen City Pride on Instagram. They've got a lot of good content.
Yeah. I also love how you have no idea how much time is left, even though we have this massively new monitor.
It's too big. I didn't know where to look.
Let me turn it towards you. So you
No, you're
see.
good. So Mike may or may not have forgotten the base to our normal monitor that he uses. So Great North was kind enough to lend us one.
It's about
so
four
big.
times the larger.
Yeah, it's so big you can't see Mike.
Yeah, we actually have two people holding it for us. So.
All right, moving on to question 3. This is a short answer one. So Tony Shalhoub played a detective with obsessive compulsive disorder as the title character of what show? So what was the name of the show that he played the obsessive compulsive disorder detective on? We're looking for you to type this one in. Again, Mike will be pretty forgiving with answers. He's got some ability, but again, we're looking for the name of the show. Did you ever watch this one?
I did, not nearly as much as his masterpiece though of Wings.
Wings.
So, yeah.
I forgot about Wings.
He was the cab driver, I believe.
Well, so like one of the other cops, or maybe even the chief in Monk, played Wild Bill in Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, that's
and it absolutely blows my mind that that's the same person.
Yeah. So, what do you think?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I think so.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah, because I guess it's like
the blue one is actually the name.
Well, what's the question here? So the question
the name
is,
of the show.
Tony Shalhoub played.
What show?
What show? Okay, so the show. We're looking for the show.
We're looking
here.
for the name of the show.
So, and that's important here because as we're looking at our answers that have come in, we see a large number of people have answered Monk, but we have a couple of other pieces here. Including Moab and Law and Order.
Moab's a good one.
Moab is my favorite show about detectives in the desert.
But the correct answer is in fact Monk. Monk was the correct answer. So many people knew that one. So the positive thing there is that a lot of Monk fans in the house. All right, moving on to question 4. Another multiple choice. Norse explorer Leif Erikson established a settlement in Vinland, which is now generally believed to be where? Is it Greenland, Iceland, Newfoundland, or Nova Scotia?
Well, our resident Canadian here is looking at us befuddled, so so clearly they did not cover Leif Erikson history as much as they did like crueler history, I guess.
Well, is it bad that when I first saw this question, I was like, the 80s pop star?
Leif Erikson.
Leif Garrett is who I had in my head.
That's classically the same
yeah,
thing.
It's perfectly the same person.
The same thing, yeah, zero wrong issue.
So anyway, that's where my brain went. So okay, so Norse explorer Leif Erikson established a settlement in Vinland, which is now generally believed to be where. I just want to point out lots of answers kind of all over the place here. So there's no real general consensus.
Well, there is a consensus that it's probably not Nova Scotia, but
yes.
Yeah, but that's
hopefully Lisa wasn't one of the ones that answered Nova Scotia.
Nope. She knows her Nova Scotia history. That was formed by Nova Scotia, who is a. I got nothing. All right, let's move on.
All right. So. The correct answer, I was going to try to come up with a funny way to say this. The correct answer here is C, Newfoundland. That's the correct answer. The name Vinland appears in the Vinland Sagas and presumably describes both Newfoundland and the Gulf of St. Lawrence.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah, well. That makes
sense.
Now it's clear.
Now it's so obvious.
That's just perfect sense right
perfect
there,
sense. All right, moving on to question 5. Which of the following is not part of the traditional Eggs Benedict? Is it Canadian bacon, poached egg, toast, or hollandaise sauce? So I happen to be a big Eggs Benny guy.
Okay.
And so I would have gotten this instantly.
Okay. Well, I am not going to lie. I didn't realize that Eggs Benedict had a specific rank and file.
A traditional Eggs Benedict.
Yeah.
Absolutely does.
I just assumed it was kind of like eggs with like hollandaise.
A little Benedict on top of it.
A bit of Benedict on top of that. Yeah. Maybe like an English muffin on the side somewhere. Maybe like a ham steak or something like that, like just in case like you're super into it.
Well, so. you can get a lot of that stuff. But yeah, so Canadian bacon, poached egg, toast, or hollandaise. Looks like no one thought poached egg. So I think everybody said, okay, it's definitely got a poached egg.
Yep.
Then what?
Yeah.
So most people thought toast. And it's
yep.
because you gave away the answer.
Well, I didn't though.
You did. You said English muffin.
Yeah, but I said that is super late in the game.
That's the traditional.
Yeah, I said that super late in the game.
Yeah.
So like, I
mean,
mean,
you gave it away.
Well, I mean, like no, because I mean, like an English muffin, they were thinking more like McDonald's here. You're looking at the Egg McMuffin, which probably does have Canadian bacon on it. So and like some weird stuff on there. But.
So the traditional Eggs Benedict consists of 2 halves of an English muffin, each topped with Canadian bacon, a poached egg, and hollandaise sauce. And
well,
you can get delicious Eggs Benedicts in many different styles at Purple Finch in Bedford, if you're ever interested.
Oh.
Yes, you can. Yeah, Heather's down with that.
Heather's down with that. She knows.
All right, so that's the end of the first quarter.
It is, yes.
Time to check scores.
Okay.
All right.
We want to do singles? Yeah, we're going to do that.
Yeah, we'll do players first, and then we'll check out teams.
Yeah,
okay.
Always have to ask that. All right,
okay.
So here we go. How do we do?
Fancy Tool is
Classic
number
Fancy
1.
Tool in first place.
So they got Fancy Tool, Rocking Slam, and Mountain Lion, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Each got all 5 right.
Jockingham, I bet you they're playing at 2-share.
Yep.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty classic
move
right there.
Schmokeable. Where do you think what team do you think they're playing?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Jed, classic Jed.
Yeah.
You know, there he is.
But I just want to say, I want to point out, so our top 3 teams each got all 5 right.
Oh, good.
But they have different scores because it took them different amounts of time to answer, and so that's how this scoring system works. So it's good.
Okay.
Feel bad for David. They're at the bottom.
Yeah, but I think David left.
David got 1 right though.
Yeah, but David left.
Okay.
Yeah, David's out.
Sorry,
David.
Oh wow, Penny and Leonard near the bottom.
Oh,
I didn't mean to point that out.
Well, that's
Death by Stereo. I don't know. I might have to adopt Death by Stereo as my favorite team.
But today. We found Lisa's team here. Jay sucks, middle of the pack. All right.
So when is the trivia battle of the Oregon Brewery? Is one of the team names?
Oh,
but it seems like it's also a question.
It sounds like Jeremy Ahala might be around then. So
interesting. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and let's take a look at how we're doing for the team for the.
Oh boy!
Oh man! Oh Chevette!
So who might have said Rockingham mistakenly at the beginning, and who might be at the top now is Rockingham?
Yeah.
Just point it out.
Yeah. Look at that.
2-share at number 2, Great North number 3, From the Barrel number 4. But hey, they came from behind the last time, so I'm just pointing.
Yeah. Well, this is awkward right now, Matt.
Why is this?
Well, because all of a sudden now we have From the Barrel in 4th place, and they're just this is not looking good for them.
I don't want to poke the bear, Mike.
All right.
And then Litherman's at 5 and Long Blue Cat in 6.
All right. Well, You
But
know?
hey, I'm looking at it. There's only about 220 points that separate all the teams, so it's too early to tell. Is what I'm going to say.
Yeah, but two shares right in the top there as well. So
Yep.
it's still across the board. Anything goes.
And only 3 points separate 2 share in second and Great Northern.
Oh
in
man,
third.
there's gonna be a shiving here. So
The Manchester teams are up against it. All right, let's move on to question 6. All right, born in Moscow in 1981, what sport did Anna Kournikova become famous for? Our options are figure skating, gymnastics, horseback riding, or tennis. This is about as sportsy a question as we get tonight, for those of you keeping score at home.
it is. And what's exciting though is we also have so far we have the Olympics coming up here very soon.
Right.
So that's very exciting.
It is very exciting.
That's all I got really.
Okay.
Yeah, so
No,
that's what I got.
I have been enjoying watching the Euro soccer tournament, football tournament on TV.
Yep.
Games at 9 and noon and 3. It's great to have on in the background while you work.
That's good.
So, yeah. All right. So our options for Anna Kournikova for what she became famous for are figure skating, gymnastics, horseback riding, or tennis. There is an overwhelming sense that Anna Kournikova is a tennis player.
Oh.
But 4 people are like, I think it could be figure skating because of, but
this is awkward, man.
This is really awkward.
Super awkward. Because those 4 people.
92 people potentially got this wrong.
Yes, that's super, super bad.
But thank God they didn't, because the correct answer is in fact tennis.
Yes.
So there's no. So sometimes they throw a little like factoids, tidbits. Nothing.
And I think they just expected everyone to know this. So yeah. So.
All right, moving on to question 7. This is a short answer, and it's a long question.
Yeah, it is.
Summertime is a song by American hip-hop duo DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. It was released in May 1991 as the lead single from their 4th studio album, Home Base. The song, which reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, won a Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group in 1992. What is the opening line from the song?
Well, never mind. I was going to say let's let this one sink in a little bit, but let's just see how it plays. So.
How do you mean let it sit in? Let it
super long question. So let me reread it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're looking essentially for the opening line of the song "Summertime" by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. People are like quick to get an answer.
Super quick. Oh man.
But there are a lot of answers.
Super wrong too.
Yeah, a lot of guesses. A lot of people doing like the chorus. Or the refrain, I guess, but it's,
unfortunately, apparently a lot of people were not around in 1992.
I do enjoy the Me So Horny 2 Live Crew reference in here.
I mean, that's pretty much, that's accurate. I mean, that sounds like a giveaway. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of the lyrics are in here and people's guesses. A lot, actually.
Yeah.
I do enjoy the Fresh Prince in West Philadelphia, born and raised. Is somebody? I mean, wrong song, right group.
Yeah, no, I almost feel like we just go through this and just sing it as is, and it pretty much would be a Fresh Prince song.
All right, so this is going to be a bit of a separator because it looks like only 3 teams got this one right.
Yes.
Because we are days away from summer's start, I want everyone to go and listen to whatever platform you do consume music. I want everyone to listen to this because you will very clearly hear the drums, please, as the opening phrase of the song. So that is. So I'm really disappointed more people didn't get this right.
Yeah, well, I mean, like that's what happens when like you're born in like 96.
If you listen, I'm telling you, places still play on the first day of summer. It's like peaks. You see it peaks.
Okay.
On the 21st of June.
Okay. Well, I look forward to. Look forward to this report.
I think Jazzy Jeff gets a check in July.
Once
has to get him through the year.
Yeah. So. It's a stipend. Yeah.
All right. Question 8. Multiple choice. Which of these 80s cop TV shows had an instrumental theme song that hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100? Our options are Miami Vice, 21 Jump Street, TJ Hooker, or Hill Street Blues.
I'm upset that we're not seeing Airwolf on here. Because
is that a cop show?
It was a show. So, but
I guess it was a police helicopter, right?
And he's out in the dock playing the cello. How can you not just root for him to solve the crime that's not part of his show?
Well, the best part is it's not MacGyver. It looked like MacGyver, but it wasn't MacGyver.
Yeah. He's this super interesting guy. Yeah, it's no, it's just a mullet. So.
All right, so our options are Miami Vice, 21 Jump Street, TJ Hooker, or Hill Street Blues. I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, it's Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah.
But that's not TV, it's a movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But then like you go from there, you go like, well, maybe 21 Jump Street, because like that's just like seems like it should have a good song.
But I that's a 90s thing to me, 21 Jump Street. So I wouldn't have gone there. But yeah, the correct answer is answer A, Miami Vice, which the bulk of people got. Yeah, it was became the last instrumental to top the Billboard chart until the Harlem Shake 18 years later.
Oh man, that's really depressing right there.
Really
yeah.
depressing. All right, question 9. Another short answer. Some North Americans are experiencing the noisy arrival of cicadas this summer, an insect species that only emerges from underground once every blank years. So how many years is it between cicada arrivals is essentially what we're looking for here. And this has been all over the news. This has been a bunch of places. So
feel free to go ahead and type in the full answer for this one, like letter by letter,
you
or
can,
number by number.
You can put the numbers in, or you can type it in if you want to. Oh yeah, look at that. Somebody did both.
We have a mix. All right, good job, you. So
this is a good. I love that. That's like a picture of a fly.
I know.
Yeah, it's not even a cicada.
But like they are the loudest in the world when they're like right about like an inch from your ear, and they will not leave you alone.
It's been freaky to see like the pictures of them, like taking over a tree.
Oh, you're from here. You never.
I'm from here.
Oh man,
yeah.
we had this like it's like the most surreal thing. It's just like noise for days. Yeah. It does not let up ever.
All right, so we have lots and lots and lots of answers. And I won't even read them because it's like, because they're all like numbers, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's 17, 7, 10, 18, 50, 20, 72, 4,
but
12.
A lot of people seem to watch the news or be cicada aware because 67% of the people said 17, and that is in fact the correct number of years between. By the way, who remembers the movie Lucas from the 80s? Was that cicadas that was in that movie?
I don't even know.
I might have to rewatch it. Locusts and magpies. Okay. See?
All right.
That's why I ask stuff out loud, Mike, because someone's going to know.
Someone's going to answer, yeah.
Right.
So
now I don't have to watch Lucas when I get home. Yeah. All right, question 10.
I do hope that Mark over at Rockingham answered out loud, too. So, yeah.
All right, question 10, our last question before halftime. This groundbreaking young lady graduated from Howard University in 1986. Who is she? Our options are Condoleezza Rice, Kamala Harris, Amanda Gorman, or Laverne Cox. So is that a picture of from their childhood? And who graduated from Howard University in 1986? Those are our options. I have some details about this person, but if I share any of them now, I'm going to give it away.
I was just reading that. I was like, did all these people graduate from Howard University, and let alone whether it's in 1986 or not.
Well, I mean, I think we're late enough in the clock. I don't know that Amanda Gorman was born in 1986. That would be a bold. That would be bold.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
She's like 20.
Yeah, so. That's what I'm looking for. Bold.
Yeah. But it does feel like the bulk of people went with our current vice president, Kamala Harris.
Yep.
And that would in fact be accurate. So, yes, Kamala
Ooh.
Harris is the one who graduated from Howard University in 1986, and that is a picture of her, obviously from her childhood.
Well, it's definitely not current now.
It's certainly not current. Yeah. We're also in that really weird like Joe Biden. I don't think is going to age much. Like, you know how like we always like watch presidents and like age at an accelerated rate. I feel bad for Kamala Harris because we're going to watch her age at an accelerated rate.
Okay. All right.
I think it's just unfortunate because like Joe won't age.
He's kind of like at that petrified wood stage, so yeah, it doesn't really change much.
All right, so here we are at halftime. Let's once again jump back and check out some scores. We'll see if Rockingham's been able to maintain their place, but we'll start with player rankings.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that, and boom.
All right,
so Fancy Tool still in the lead.
Still in the lead. I'm excited to see that there's nobody was perfect. They must have been sideswiped by the drums please question there. So our top teams now have 9 out of 10 correct. But Fancy Tool, Rockingham, and Mountain Lion still reign as the top 3 teams. Time Variance Authority, is that a reference to
TVA.
something?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I have to catch up on that. I have not watched this week's yet.
Okay.
So, yeah. So,
what is that a reference to?
Loki.
Oh, Loki. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
this week's hasn't aired yet.
it aired yesterday.
It's
They
a
changed
Friday?
it. No, they changed it up.
Oh.
Yeah, because of timey-wimey. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's all over the place. So
It's good to know.
Want to go ahead and point out here that place number 17 here, when is the trivia battle of the Oregon Brewery? I'm just curious, which one brewery is it in Oregon that will be having this battle amongst itself?
Well, the best part about it, they can join this one.
They can.
If you have a if you have a brewery in Oregon and wants to join, you'll join. It's just going to kick off at 4 p.m.
No, I mean, I think it's great. I mean, if any Oregon breweries want to join into this brewery battle, they're welcome to it. They just have to send gift cards to whoever's playing over here. And
One of the games I like to play with myself, Mike, when we're doing this is like, what is my family's team name?
Okay.
And I think I found it. Team 24. Miss Hoyt needs a clue.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
I'm wondering if that's not in fact my wife, who at number 24 would actually be doing pretty well.
Yeah. You don't think it's number 15, Juice Boy?
Juice Boy, it might be my nephew.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right. All right, let's kick around to the teams. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, I was looking. Oh man.
I can see it.
Oh man.
So Rockingham is beginning to pull away. It's too early to say too much, but they're beginning to. The lead is increasing. Mm-hmm. Two share right behind them in second. From the Barrel is beginning their ascent, is maybe the way to put it. Now in third.
Yeah.
And only about 30 points behind second place. Great North, fourth place. Litherman's in fifth, and Long Blue Cat in sixth. So.
Yeah, across the board, still looking good. Still a lot of game left.
Yes.
So we'll see how it goes.
Well, and the interesting thing of Litherman's has actually answered more questions correctly on average than Great North or From the Barrel, or even Two Share. They're just taking a little longer to get there. So
that's okay. Though.
They correct
that's
that,
okay.
and the game could change quick.
Yes. Yeah. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. All right. So again, just want to thank the breweries that are a part of the night tonight. So we've got From the Barrel, Two Share, Great North, Long Blue Cat, Rockingham, and Litherman's. Want to thank them very much for participating tonight, helping us out, battling for the trophy, but also giving people a chance to come together and have some fun. Again, we'll have prizes for our top three individual players tonight, and that'll be sort of a collection from the breweries, which will be great.
Yep.
And then again, the trophy goes to the brewery that has and which again at the halfway mark at halftime.
Yep.
Rockingham sit pretty.
Yeah, they're doing pretty well there. They're doing pretty well. They might want to get cocky enough to walk down the street and go ahead and take a look at that trophy.
Can you imagine? They're gonna have to call the dairy cops. What's gonna happen?
They're gonna be like, so there was a knifing over a trophy. And
Can't wait to watch MUR tonight.
And then everyone's gonna be like, they don't even have knives there. How'd they do that? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Broken pint glasses.
Yeah.
All right, moving on here to the second half of the game. So moving on to question 11. This can sometimes take a little time. Here we go. All right. So at the end of 2019, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was the latest celebrity to launch his own liquor brand. What type of liquor was it? Our options are bourbon, rum, tequila, or whiskey. I didn't know this before I saw this question.
No, I did not either. I'm not surprised.
Okay.
But this also looks like an old photo of The Rock because he looks about like 3 times smaller than he normally is.
Well, he wasn't pumped up for is he in Fast 9 or wwhatever?
I don't believe he is.
Oh, okay.
No, 'cause I think he split off and went to the Hobbs and Shaw route with Jason Statham.
Okay.
So.
But that came from Fast and the Furious, right?
The tequila?
Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Michael.
Well, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael loves to get tonight. He's giving away answers.
It's fine.
Giving them away, but once the clock is done. So at the end of 2019, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was the latest celebrity to launch his own liquor brand. What type of liquor was it? Mike didn't give too much away because 76% of the people already knew that it was in fact tequila.
Yeah, and so I think it's safe to say though that most of these people answered it well before I messed up.
No, you didn't.
Answer,
I looked at the clock when you said it and it had already stopped.
Yeah, so we're totally good. We're totally good.
All right, question 12. What is the capital city of Bermuda?
Oh, Bermuda.
Come on, people. Is it Bridgetown, Georgetown, Hamilton, or Kingston? Mike, you know this.
Well, yeah, because I'm looking at it. I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Bridgeton, I almost said Bridgerton.
Yeah, that's definitely not the right answer.
Definitely not
Yeah,
the right answer,
yeah.
although a lot of people watched that one.
Yeah, they did.
Georgetown, not the place that Patrick Ewing went to college.
No.
Hamilton, not the musical.
No.
And Kingston, not where my buddy lives in Massachusetts.
No, definitely not there.
Okay.
Nor is it Kingston in New Hampshire, where Kingston State Park is.
Is there really a state park? Kingston State Park?
Yeah, guess where it's at?
Danville?
No, it's in Kingston. It's it's also where Southern District YMCA is at. So
that's why
if you ever want to go to,
that is why you know.
Yeah, if you're there's a summer camp there,
Okay.
and I can't think of what it is. So
Right. Is it Kingston Camp?
it is not.
Okay.
It is not.
So what is the capital of Bermuda? So Bridgeton is the capital of the Barbados. Georgetown is the capital of Guyana. Kingston is the capital of Jamaica, which makes Hamilton the capital of Bermuda.
Yes.
All right. You like how I worked that in like I knew it?
Oh,
I just
it
read
was so good. It was as if you were a pro at knowledge about Hamilton.
So Hamilton, the musical.
Yes.
Last night we watched In the Heights.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, it was very good.
Wonderful. 2 hours long.
2.5 hours long.
Yeah,
It took
but
us.
wonderful.
Yeah, took us
Wonderful.
more than 2.5 hours to watch it. But yeah.
All right, lucky question 13. Featuring 15-cent hamburgers, Dick and Mac McDonald opened their first restaurant in which U.S. state? Our options are California, Massachusetts, New York, or Ohio. Imagine 15-cent hamburgers. Like roll in and be like, I'd like 20 hamburgers, please.
Yeah. For some reason, I always thought McDonald's was like in Chicago, but I think that might be from Coming to America. But then that's not right either.
That's
So-
McDowell's.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
but
That's
that's
what it was.
Queens.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
in
it's
Queens.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
the other thing too is like these guys are apparently they're like from New Hampshire or something. Like
Okay.
there's some New Hampshire connection
Okay.
with these guys. So, but New Hampshire's not an option out here. So,
No, it's not.
Yeah. So which U.S. state did McDonald's get their start? Our options are California, Massachusetts, New York, or Ohio. A lot of Ohio fans in the house.
Yep, and unfortunately, there's still nothing good coming out of Ohio because the answer was actually A, California.
California.
So,
Wow. So this photo is the first McDonald's restaurant which opened in San Bernardino, California. Like, what happens when they change their burger price? Like, they have to change. They have to change.
I mean, it's like it's going to cost a lot more than 15 cents. Yeah, it's like, oh man, we did not think this one through.
Shoot.
Well, I mean, like at the time though, this sign probably cost like $7. So
Well, I mean, but still.
Yeah.
All right. Question 14. Which indigenous North American tribe were Native American leaders Cochise and Geronimo a part of? Our options are Apache, Cherokee, Crow, or Sioux. So we're looking for which indigenous North American tribe were Native American leaders Cochise and Geronimo a part of? You got anything? You got any thoughts here?
No, I got sidetracked because apparently you messaged Tom Snow.
Oh, I did.
So yeah.
Yes.
So
I
all of a
sent
sudden
him-
I'm seeing that he sent us photos of them playing miniature golf, which has absolutely nothing to do with this. So.
I mean, except the code for tonight is Tom Snow, so it has everything to do with
Well,
this.
yes, that
Yeah.
does, but not this. So.
All right, so we're looking for which indigenous North American tribe were Cochise and Geronimo a part of. We're sort of bookended here. Apache and Sioux seem to have the bulk of the guesses on this one, and I will say one of them is correct.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
That is
So,
helpful.
yeah.
Now, Mike, if between the two, like if you didn't know the answer, where would you lean?
I would probably lean towards Apache. You're Apache?
Apache?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so 23 people guessed Sioux,
Yep.
and those people are unfortunately incorrect.
Oh.
So the correct
That's
answer is, in fact, you were right in your
Oh, good.
50-50 guess. You were right. It is, in fact, Apache.
Oh, outstanding for me.
That's truly outstanding for you.
Yes.
All right, moving on. 15. Short answer. This is
No, that is a
the
creepy
picture
photo.
on this one is awful.
Oh,
It's
man.
gotten me going all day long.
Just don't even listen. Just look at this for like 10
What
minutes. Yeah.
what slang term for coffee derives from the name of the U.S. Secretary of the Navy during World War I, who banned alcohol from military bases? All right,
Well, I
so
mean-
don't get caught up watching the photo the whole time. We're going to need you to type in a name, but what slang term for coffee derives from the name of the U.S. Secretary during World War I?
Yeah, that just like that image just sucks you in.
It's
like,
really true. It like really freaked me out when I
Yeah.
first saw it, and I was like, I need to take this out. But then I'm like, no, people
no,
need
it's
to be
just like
freaked
it's just
out.
looking
like
at you
me.
and be like, hey man, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Hey, I think you should drink me.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
It's like a South Park character.
Yeah, pretty much. And be
Yeah.
like, hey, who said that? I don't know,
Yeah.
but it sounds like a pretty good idea. Yeah.
So All right. A lot of people know this.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently we didn't.
This
creep
is
them out, so.
I'm enjoying. So with time is up, I'm enjoying some of the incorrect answers because like I probably would have gone there.
They're not
like,
wrong.
Java, mud. Like I love it. It's great. My guess is the person who typed in Jaka probably meant Java.
Probably,
Yeah.
but I mean.
But you didn't give
we
it to
don't
him
know, so.
because the correct answer is Joe.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So Joseph Daniels was the U.S. Secretary of the Navy during World War I, and he had a strict morality and decided that alcohol was bad.
Yes.
And so banned it from bases. So,
Clearly the worst.
Yeah.
Awful stuff.
Yeah. The cup of Joe. There's where it comes from. Now everybody knows.
Yes.
This is a learn. This you come to trivia to learn.
Yeah, this has been such an eye-opening experience tonight, Matt, across the board for everyone.
Yeah. We should probably check out scores. See who.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see how people are doing.
Yeah.
And hey, Fancy Tool is still in the lead. Rocking Slam in second. Oh, the TVA is moved up.
TVA. Jay Sucks.
Oh, Jay
Number
Sucks.
4.
Lisa's moving up the board. Yeah.
Jockingham, number 5. Smoke a Bowl, number 6.
Oh.
I love looking down through the names. Little Pigtown. We haven't mentioned that one yet.
No.
No, that's a good one. Too Many Growlers. If your name's Too Many Growlers, you can't be like in the top half of the scores.
Why not?
Because if you should be having trouble answering.
Well,
if you've had too many growlers.
Well, no, or you just have too many growlers.
That's true.
You're just like you need to return them.
I didn't think of that. I thought of it like consumed too many growlers.
No, you just probably own them. Like, and then you're just sitting around your house in your garage, and you're like, what am I going to do with this? what am I going to do with this one? They closed. Damn it, Blue Lobster.
All right, moving on. Let's check out some of the teams here. Oh man, it's almost like I'm predicting the future tonight.
Oh geez, oh Pete.
It's almost like I'm predicting.
Man.
I said earlier I stumbled and I talked about Rockingham winning, and here they are at the top. And then I said a bit ago, I said, hey, if Litherman's could just figure out how to answer quicker, this could be a different game. Boom, Litherman's number 2.
Jeez, that is.
Right now I'm going to
way
stop the
up
game and I'm going to say to any of the 4, Great North, From the Barrel, Two Share, or Long Blue Cat, I will make a reference to you, and maybe you've got a chance to win. But I'm taking bribes. I need cool.
What's that?
Just mute your mic and we can hear you.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so we have in-house thoughts on just muting the mic so that way Great North can take the lead.
My ego can't take.
No, and I actually want to go to Two Share tomorrow, so I need to not do that. So.
All right, so Rockingham holding strong. Litherman's firing up the charts. Great North jumping into number 3. From the Barrel has some work to do to retain the trophy. But then, again, I feel like this was kind of like last time. They were kind of like
this is like you roll up your sleeves, drink 3 beers, and then go ahead and dive into the last quarter. So,
right, but it's interesting that like 5 of the top 10 teams have like some version of Rockingham in their name. So it's like I think that's
Let's go back and let's take a look at that. Yep, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Rockingham, number 2.
Yeah, Jockingham,
number 5.
Delana Rocks. I don't know.
I don't know, but it's like that might be stacking at the top.
Yeah,
so
Juice Boys.
All right, let's kick it back, Mike. Let's go back. We got our final 5 questions.
All right,
Start with question 16, multiple choice. This illustration titled "Triple Self-Portrait" graced the cover of the Sunday Evening Post in February 1960. Who was the artist? Was it Andrew Wyeth? Was it Edward Hopper, Jasper Johns, or Norman Rockwell?
Yeah, well, Matt, this is a classic Juice Boy right here. If you ever seen him in person, you'll take note that it captures his essence perfectly here. That bucket there is full of empties, possibly the empty growlers that he has. Yeah, and up top is the helmet he wears after he's had way too many. So
is that a helmet or a bell?
I'm pretty sure he wears it either way. It doesn't matter. So Juice Boy, we love you. So
we love you. All right. So like I'm. This was not hard. Like, if we're being honest, like
no, I mean like everyone knows classic Juice Boy. So,
I don't even know who Edward Hopper is, and they like not Chief Hopper from Stranger Things.
Yeah, or
Dennis Hopper,
or like the cop from the Muppet movie. He was Hopper, I think.
You've lost me. You've lost me.
Well, so the Muppet movie is about Muppets.
Yeah.
And
the Muppet movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
but 98% of the people were in fact correct when they said it was Norman Rockwell. So congratulations to nearly everyone for their guess there. There's no notes on this one. I can't give you any little factoids about Norman Rockwell or Saturday Evening Post or anything. So.
Yeah. So based on our comments over here, I'm guessing that Juice Boy may in fact be related to you. So.
Awesome. All right, question 17. Which of these animals is nearly undetectable by infrared cameras? Is it polar bears, black mamba, nurse shark, or brown recluse spider?
So I'm trying to figure out which.
None of those things excite me.
No, but I'm also trying to figure out which Predator movie this footage is taken from.
But it doesn't look. Is it? Because it kind of looks like it's one of the who plays Thor. Like it's like one of those brothers.
Oh, one of the Rockwell brothers. No, who are they?
Hemsworth.
Yeah,
it looks like it's a Hemsworth.
But it also looks like it could be something straight out of Point Break meets Predator. So
yeah, I mean, it is definitely very Predator-y in its view, but I thought it was a Hemsworth, which I was very confused by.
Yeah.
So. But, okay, so we're looking, which of these animals is nearly undetectable by infrared cameras? Very, very spread out answers here. But thermal cameras detect heat loss by a subject as infrared, but polar bears are experts in converting heat, so they barely register on infrared cameras. So the correct answer is, in fact, polar bear.
Yes.
Wow.
So this is not what I was expecting.
This could be a separator, because we only got 5 people got that one right.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I always thought like the stealth predator coming at you in the night is going to be a giant polar bear. So this makes sense. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, but yeah, the reptile, black mamba, the spider, like those are all legit. But
well, it's kind of.
I don't want to come face to face with any of these.
No, but it's kind of like in Lost when all of a sudden the polar bear comes out of the forest. You did not see that coming at all. So this makes sense.
Correct. All right, question 18. A cob is a term used for the male of what type of animal? Is it a duck, a swan, fox, or whale? So a cob is a term used for the male of what type of animal? This was not one I was knowledgeable about before the question I saw.
No, nor would I expect that. I mean, like.
Yeah. A cob is a salad, or it's a piece of corn.
Yeah, corn. Yeah. It could be the male corn, but it doesn't sound right either. So.
Well, it's not an option.
No, nor is it. No.
All right.
Nor is it real. So.
I really interestingly, like, more people either knew this or guessed correctly than I thought.
Yeah, people seem very educated on this topic.
So the male swan is called a cob due to the knob on its beak.
Oh, well.
Because cob and knob, why not?
Sure, why not? That makes perfect sense. Definitely
sense.
Much more sense than I would have thought.
Yeah.
So
from the German Noff, which means knob.
Oh, Noff? Why didn't you say that?
Sorry, I should have said that. I should have said that.
Right
you would have done that right away. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I got nothing. Let's go nowhere. You know me and my German words for birds. True. So.
All right, another McDonald's question here. Question 19. What company started by McDonald's originally sold convenience store products under the name TikTok Easy Shop? Is it Redbox, CVS, Enterprise, or Trader Joe's?
Well, this is all over the place, right?
This is TikTok before TikTok. Like this is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. This is an American company here, I'm guessing.
Yeah. TikTok Easy Shop. Never heard of it before, but
not at all.
Yeah.
Which then, as I'm looking at this, I'm like, is that the one I think it is? And I think that's surreal because that makes no sense. So.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
There's an interesting factoid here, but I can't read any of it because it would truly give away the answer. So I've got to wait.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Because
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I mean, all 4 of these are things and places that I've participated in. So it's like, oh, that would be really strange if that was actually started by McDonald's. But,
yeah.
So when McDonald's ended its sale of convenience store products, Greg Kaplan, a company executive, decided to use the kiosks for DVDs and video game rentals and call it Redbox. Because that was the color of the box they were in.
Yes.
It's a very genius naming convention. But yeah, Redbox was started by McDonald's when they apparently had convenience stores, which are just like 4 things in that sentence that just sound surreal.
Yeah, it's even more surreal that they call the company by what it is, because, as opposed to like, the other way around for some reason. So
movie box or something, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So TikTok Easy Shop is where you would have found a Redbox movie and video game rental thing. So all right, moving on to our final question of the night.
Final question.
So this is a chance, to make some hay. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, our participants tonight. So we've got From the Barrel, 2 Share, Great North, Long Blue Cat, Rockingham, and Litherman's. Those final two teams, Rockingham and Lithermans, were our first and second place teams going into the final round.
Yep.
A lot of pressure on
Let's
them
see.
right
Let's see how it goes.
now. A lot of pressure on them right now. So let's move on to question 20. Here we go. Multiple choice. Which of the following is not a criteria for making whiskey bourbon, or bourbon whiskey, I guess is the right way to say that? It's produced in a collection of southern U.S. states, aged in a new charred oak containers, used a grain mixture that is at least 51% corn, or bottled at 80 proof or more.
So many words in this one.
I know. So which one is not a criteria for making bourbon whiskey? And as a frequent bourbon and whiskey drinker, I appreciated this question and learned something.
Oh, you did not realize this.
Not. I mean, because the way
he says as if he knew it too.
Well,
so,
I mean,
yeah,
I just always understood it as it came from like one of two places. Is sort of how I've always understood it.
Kind of like how champagne is only champagne if it comes from Champagne.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that place up in Michigan.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So the federal standards of identity for distilled spirits states bourbon must be the following: must be produced in the United States, made from a grain mixture that is at least 51% corn, aged in new charred oak containers, distilled at no more than 160 proof. I'm sorry, 160 proof, 80% alcohol. Entered into the container for aging at no more than 125 proof, and bottled at 80 proof or more, which means the correct answer here is A. It does not need to be produced in a set collection of southern U.S. states. So, like, we could apparently brew bourbon whiskey here in New Hampshire, is what they're saying.
Yeah, so it sounds like I know what you're doing this weekend.
We're certainly going to give it. We'll see if Tyler will let me take a bang in the garage.
I mean, like, you have a lot of corn laying around. So,
well, it's not yet corn season, Mike, although I did notice I drove by a cornfield in Hollis, New Hampshire last week.
That is a place, yeah.
And there's a gentleman walking through the cornfield.
Oh yeah, that's Mark.
Mark, right?
Yeah,
Mark from down in
Rockingham. Yeah, that middle cop. Yeah.
He was walking through the cornfield in Hollis, and the corn was higher than his knee.
Oh.
Which the old
knee high by 4th of July.
Knee high by 4th of July.
Yeah.
It is not even close to 4th of July, really.
Yeah.
And it was already knee high. Like corn early this year is what I was thinking.
Yeah, make it up, man.
Hollis corn.
Do it. All right, hey. Let's see how
Let's
we
check
did.
out some scores.
Let's see how we did. Okay.
All right. Individuals
Fire
first.
it up. Here we go.
Woo-wee.
Oh.
Fancy Tool, our wire to wire winner.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
We've got Rocking Slam in second place.
And Jockingham.
in third place. Separated by very few points to those second and third place teams.
Yes, and across the board, 16 correct. Very well done. Is that the highest? I can't tell.
I think it is.
Yeah. So.
I think it, and also Jay Sucks.
Yep.
Just out of the top 3.
No,
I know.
That's why
it's
it
too
sucks.
bad.
Yeah.
It's too bad. We got it down to the bottom. Yeah, I'm telling you, David did all right. David got 6 right, which means it was one after the first
David was
round.
playing more than I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well done.
Throwing it out there.
All right.
Mike and CT though is the name of one of the teams, and that's not you, right?
No,
You're here.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Yep. There was one team that just where's it at?
What'd you miss?
Something about a MILF. I'm not sure what it was.
I saw it at the bottom.
Yeah, Juice Boy.
Beast Mode MILF.
Beast Boy MILF. That's what it was. Yeah. So.
Yeah, where did Juice Boys end up?
He ended up. Juice Boy ended up in 17.
17.
So.
And Miss Hoyt needs a clue. 21st.
Yep. So Juice Boy wins the classic 17th place prize of a high five from Ellie at Rockingham.
Yep.
So.
I do want to point out that Mountain Lion, who was strong in the first half of the game, total second half collapse.
Yes.
Like Atlanta
100%.
Falcons level collapse.
Yeah.
For a 25th place finish.
Yeah. Well, you got if you're gonna go out,
go out.
Go to the 25th.
Yeah.
That's what they say. So.
All right. So let's kick it over to the teams.
How the teams do? Let's see.
Ooh-wee. Movement.
A change again.
Rockingham for the win.
Oh man.
But I do want to point out, From the Barrel jumped up, but Great North second place, From the Barrel third. Litherman's in fourth, 2 share.
Not by far though.
Nope, 2 share in fifth, and Long Blue Cat. But I'm looking at the point spread between Great North and From the Barrel, and I do believe the smack talk will continue
Yes.
between now and next month's game.
So like right now, Rob's running down the street from at Rockingham to go get that trophy. He's about to kick in the door.
He's about to kick in the door.
So.
Yeah, Jay, you better lock the door because they're coming for the trophy.
Yeah.
So, but again, we really want to thank everybody who played tonight. We were psyched to have everybody here. Again, we want to thank the teams that played. We got From the Barrel, Two Share, Great North, Litherman's, Long Blue Cat, and our brand new Wet Behind the Ears champions of Rockingham. We hope to see everybody again next month. Again, the third Thursday of each month is when we play. So we hope to have you back. I'm Matt in the pink. That's Mike in the blue. We're Dolph Hoyt Presents, and thank you again for joining us tonight.
Take care.